Hello and welcome everyone to episode number 3 of my Flavortown SMP Let's Play series. I am recording this series on my own personal Minecraft server, which you can join on Java Edition with the IP mc.brandonpile.com, and the Bedrock Edition I am currently working on to get that working. It's currently having some issues right now, but once that is available, I will be sure to let you guys know. But I also do stream a lot of these videos, although for this episode I am doing a little bit of a different type of video style than the episode 1 and 2. The first 2 episodes I did more of a VOD style, just kind of recordings of my stream, but on this video I'm going to do more of kind of like a recap style video. I'm going to see maybe the shorter form videos might be more interesting to you guys, so do make sure to let me know in the comments what kind of video style you like best, if it's the VOD style or the recap style. But regardless, you can watch my streams. I will be trying to stream every time I'm on. I'm not always going to be streaming when I'm on, but I will do my best to try and stream a lot and regularly. There's no schedule at the moment, but the link to my Twitch will be in the description below, as well as the IP for the server. But with that being said, let's get into the episode. So for this episode, I was on with a couple of my friends, and we discovered that we were about 8,000 blocks apart, and I just wanted to be a little closer to them so that we could do some more adventures and stuff together, whether they want to join the stream, which they may or may not, or if they just want to be interacting with me while I'm streaming or recording, things like that. So I decided for this episode that I was going to do a lot of exploring in the direction that they were, so that kind of like as I go, I would do some exploring, try and find some caves, get some resources, things like that, because I also found out that they already have pretty much like full diamond armor and everything, and I just still have like, I just got iron armor, so I am super behind, so I need to do some exploring. I need to get closer to where they are, and I also need to get some more resources and stuff like that. So with that being said, I got out of my house and started going towards the shoreline, and I discovered that after I crossed this little river that there was a massive ocean that separated where I was and where I was trying to go to. So I made myself a nice wooden boat and traveled across that ocean. It was a little over 1,000 blocks, I believe, that I traveled across, and once I landed onto the shore, I discovered this absolutely beautiful sunset. It was awesome, especially with my shader pack that I have. If you guys do want to check that shader pack out, I'll put the link in the description for you guys. But the visuals of this shader pack just make Minecraft so much more fun, so much more appealing, more beautiful, awesome to look at. Literally a lot of times I'll just kind of stand around and kind of just look around in the game and just look kind of like admire the visuals. I think it's super cool. As I continued exploring, I came across a few animals which I quickly killed to get some more food, because you can never have too much food. And then I continued on my journey through this absolutely sick jungle biome. I had a river all the way through it, which was super cool just to kind of look around. So I traveled all the way down this river until I got to the end and got out of my boat and continued looking around for some cool mines in the area. I killed a few more animals and then came across this really promising looking mine, but quickly found out that there was a skeleton guarding it with an enchanted bow, and he like absolutely demolished me. He got me down to 1.5 hearts, and I just booked it out of there. I had to get out of there. Just started spamming blocks, built myself a little hut to protect myself, and quickly set my warp, which was absolutely brilliant because this would come in handy in just a minute. So I set that warp, and then I started dying randomly. I don't know how, or I didn't at the time. And then, yeah, so you can see here I'm just like losing health. I'm like looking around like, what the heck is going on? And then I realized that I was actually running out of thirst. And so I quickly broke out of there as quick as I could and just absolutely booked it for the nearest water source. I ran as fast as I could, but I just couldn't make it. I ended up dying from thirst because I just had really low health, and there was not any water super close by. So I did end up dying, but that warp came in super clutch because I was able to just warp back right to where I was and quickly collect all my stuff. which I then started putting all my stuff back in my inventory and smelting some of that food just so I would have some food and not have to worry about smelting it later. And once I finished that, I was able to continue on exploring. I realized that the mine was not really anything at all. There wasn't really anything useful in there, so I just continued on my path. And I quickly found myself in another near-death experience when I actually ran out of thirst again. But luckily this time I was by the ocean and filled up some water bottles, made some filters, and got that nice filtered water in my system and got all ready to go, got all my thirst quenched. But then I turned around and immediately saw like 5, 6, I don't know how many it was, but a ton of pillagers, and like that literally scared me to death. Like I was so freaked out. I thought they were gonna come after me, but luckily they didn't. So I was just able to kind of go around them without them getting aggroed. So I just continued on my journey, smelted some more food as I continued my search, and almost died again after I got surrounded by a zombie skeleton and a creeper all at the same time. It was pretty crazy, and I have like all this armor on and stuff, but yeah, like when you get surrounded by like so many mobs at once, it's pretty tough. So I was able to get out of there and just kind of ran away. And then I found it. I found a absolutely insane cave. You guys will see this in a second. I went in and it looked a little small at first. It wasn't. It was a little cramped. Just seemed like a long pathway, but I did find iron, another vein of iron. Killed a skeleton and found a third vein of iron super quickly, and then I started going down the path of the cave again and found this absolutely massive expanse of just an absolutely massive expanse. Like it was just absolutely massive. You guys can see here, there's lava, there's waterfalls, there's all kinds of stuff. I thought about going all the way down and exploring down there, but it was super far down. I didn't want to dig all the way down and like ruin my pickaxe so quickly. So I decided to stay up and just kind of explore in the upper levels for now. But I did find a mine shaft, which was super awesome, but also kind of not awesome because a ton of mobs were spawning over there. And I died like a ton of times. I was able to get some more iron and some more redstone, but I died so many times, like a lot. So that was kind of annoying. I put down my furnace and started smelting my iron. I think I got like 50 iron, which was actually kind of insane. So I smelted that, continued dying. I died a lot, I'm not gonna lie. And then eventually it just got so hectic. There was just so many mobs. I was constantly just having to respawn in the cave, get my stuff, die, respawn in the cave, get my stuff, die. So it kind of got just too much. So I decided to head back home and put all my stuff away, finish smelting all my iron, all my tools, sort some stuff in my chest, and appreciate all the valuable things that I attained on this journey. So I think I'm about almost halfway to where my friends are. I found this massive cave, so we're going to continue exploring that in the next episode. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I did play for a good long while, but this is going to be a quick short video for you guys, just to make it a little more interesting, a little more fast-paced. So now I do have a ton of iron. I have some redstone. I can make some redstone doors and stuff like that. This is going to help me a lot in the future. I won't have to worry about, making new tools, armor, stuff like that. I'll be able to make a shield, things like that. So this is going to be a very good start for hopefully finding diamonds in this cave in the next episode. That's going to be my main goal for the next episode, is just getting absolutely full diamond everything. So make sure you guys subscribe so you get notified when that episode comes out. Also, don't forget about the server. You can join with the ipmc.brandonpile.com. It's going to be a lot of fun once a lot more people start joining in the server. So yeah, make sure you hit subscribe, drop a comment below if you like this style of video, and like the video as well if you enjoyed it. But that's going to be all from me, guys. I hope you did enjoy. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.